Hello and assalamu alaikum everybody. This is Hasnan and it may be my picture will be frozen. And next to me is Kiwan. Okay, yeah. And this I forget to even change the title. This is our week 6 and do I do apologize for last 2 weeks. We could not come online to conduct this technology enhanced learning sessions. So because I was busy with some other events, um, and in one of the broadcasts I mentioned also. So, how is everybody? I could see four people already join our session. So, five, that's great. On the eyeball on top. So, feel free to say hi and do let us know from where you're watching or joining us. Today, as the title itself reflect, we'll be exploring Prism Studio. Kiwan, over to you. Say some opening remarks before we go ahead.
Sure. A very warm good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening to all the viewers, wherever you are in this beautiful world. And for those who are going to join and tune in later as well, a big hi to you all. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday or late hours of Friday or early hours of Sunday. Uh, yes, we are again here with my guru Hasnain to have a little bit of chat on a software called Prism, and that would be of great interest for those of you who are interested in broadcasting. Over to you, Hasnain.
Okay, thanks. While you were introducing, you notice our title is changed. So that's another feature in our studio. You can go and edit the title while you're on live. Okay, so let me bring back the comments. And once again, please feel free to comment and do let us know from where you're watching and if you have any questions, right? Let me bring back and see how is my camera. In studio, it works very well, right? But somehow, oh, I could not even come back, Ivan. So you will be there
Oh, I
instead
see.
of my face. This is something.
uh, let me give it a try myself on this, and I put it on the green. So
Okay,
you're here now
but it's
with a
frozen,
beautiful
right?
smile. It's all right. That's a beautiful smile
Yeah.
face.
So Habs Studio was smart enough to take at the right moment my snapshot. Okay, so let me open Prism. It's a free open live studio. Those who were using OBS, so I have tried OBS also about a year ago. Um, for me, it was a bit challenging to go live on OBS, but at that time I was not live broadcaster yet. So then I tried Prism. Prism, to me, within 5 minutes, I was live. So maybe thanks to Habs, because Habs Studio taught me how to go live. So let me share the link with all of you. And feel free to download this app. Let me copy and paste it in the chat. I want Kivan also to be here.
Yes, we got the link. I can see it
Okay.
clearly.
Yeah, okay. So you are back in the screen, right?
Yes, I am.
So, yeah, so this is a free software you need to download. And let me share. Kivan, do you have this software on your machine?
Well,
Not yet.
unfortunately, I don't,
Okay,
and also I don't have the rights to download anything on this
I
because the
see.
laptop
Okay,
belongs to the
understand.
organization.
Understand. No worries. So, no, I was just asking as a backup. Hopefully, everything
Oh,
goes smooth. Let me share
fingers
my
crossed.
screen. Let me share my screen and share system. Okay, so somebody actually asked once I was sharing my screen, and it was a Windows, image, saying, "Oh, nice image! You from where?" Because it was some kind of a beach or sunset. So I say, "It's not from me; it's from Windows." So like just now, I'm sharing. It's actually a Windows background. So they keep on changing. Okay, so Prism is loading at the back. Let me. It will take time. So heavy platform Prism, because it actually same way it could actually multi to different platforms. Oops, the studio is responding. There's some issue with my studio. Just hold on. Let me restart again. Meanwhile, I'm loading. Do you have any question, Kiwan, to ask? Or
Sure, Hassan.
you
This
need to unmute?
Prism,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
software, how often do they you think to upgrade them?
Oh, very good question. Exactly, I don't know, frankly speaking, but I downloaded it, I would say more than 6 months. And today, when I log in back, they asked me to upgrade to new version. So my current version is 2.7.3.211.
All
So it
right.
seems they are frequently updating, looking at the point. So if it's like normally 3.1, right, or 3.2.
Yeah.
So anyway, so it seems like they are upgrading frequently. So there is a message and asking me to upgrade. I because I was having a planned session with you. That's why I don't want to upgrade now. Maybe after this session I will upgrade again.
All right.
And they mentioned the new version, they fix up the bit rate and some uh, enhanced algorithm for compression. And it seems that my Prism is not able to load it.
I
Wow.
see. Is it
Mhm.
for this
Yes.
Prism? A different question, Hasnain.
Yeah, yeah.
Can it
Go
also
ahead.
work on smartphones,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
does it have
They
the
have
version? All
a
right.
they have a app. They
Okay.
have a app.
Is it
So
as
let me.
functional as the actual program
No,
on
no,
a?
no, no.
Is not.
Most of these studios, even we have apps, also mobile app. But I would recommend if you are a pro or how to say like you want more features to be used in studio. I would recommend like if you are just traveling and you just want to chit chat, then it's a mobile version is more appropriate with limited features. Like even the screen is very small on your phone, so
True.
you may not play around with the features they are going to offer to you in the mobile app. But that reminds me, let me share innovative way because it's not allowing me on my what you call on my notebook. Let me try on my phone. Oops. It seems the phone I have installed Prism is a different phone. My old phone. Okay. No worries. Just give me a second. I can
No worries.
download
Yeah.
now. Play Store, yes. So let's test also this phone also for Prism. Yes. Any other question?
Well, as a matter of fact, I haven't seen the software yet, but I
Hmm.
suppose that you
Yeah.
can use a different platform in order to launch Prism. Is that right understanding?
What do you mean by different platform? You need just
For
operating system.
operating. So, for example, let's say we are on apps, we can launch Prism, so there would be no issues like recognizing the camera or microphone.
That's what I am facing now, a issue, because when you can't run two similar applications at simultaneously on one machine.
All right.
So that would be my guess, because I have used Prism before. It works very well, but I never launched Head Studio when I was using Prism Live Studio.
Prism.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that was exactly my question. Thank you for getting my question. Sorry, I wasn't that
yeah.
clear.
No, no,
Because
it's okay.
as you know, I would like to use this app for my broadcast on my LinkedIn
Mhm.
professional channel.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, it means I need to also consider that maybe the platform of LinkedIn might not be the most appropriate platform to launch Prism because there might be
No, no,
conflict
no,
of
no issue.
interest or
Okay, let me.
features.
Now I got more clarity. What exactly you want? Okay, let me explain to you how these live streaming studios works. Okay,
Okay,
um, it it gives you option, like you see when we launch Head Studio, by default we we are linked to Habs Live. Okay, so we don't
correct,
need to configure any setting, right?
correct.
And then in Have Studio, we have, if we link our Facebook account or channel or YouTube channel with our Habs account, it's by default linked with our studio and is giving live broadcast to two or three different platforms. Okay. Now we can use this studio, Have Studio, and we can go live on LinkedIn also.
Okay,
Maybe in one day we can try, because
yeah,
how, let me explain to you how you can do that. If you go click on broadcast multicast casting setting on top in Have Studio,
correct.
you
Yes,
scroll down, the last thing, can you read that what it says? SN custom something, and SNMTP something like that, right?
RTMP.
RTP, yes, yes.
All right,
Thanks for correcting me. I always mix up this abbreviation.
no worries.
This, if we could have this setting from LinkedIn, they will give you these settings. So if you click that, could you help me?
Yes, I did click on it. So
And
it's
what it
asking
says?
for the RTMP URL with asterisk
Yes,
URL key and also
yes,
give this URL a name.
yes. So you name it as LinkedIn Live, okay?
All
Then
right.
all these details, once you go to uh, LinkedIn, there is a page where they will give you for your channel your details, the streaming server URL and the key. You copy these two like URL and the key and paste it here, and then
Okay.
whenever if let me give you another good news. Once you set this as LinkedIn Live, only once you need to set.
So it
Then
automatically
whenever,
finds the link every time you want to
yes,
use. All
hopefully
right.
LinkedIn will remain. I mean, will not change
Will
that
be
setting.
remembered. Yeah. All right. Okay.
If they don't change, then the way we are doing now, you see, every time we log in, go live. Thanks for bringing up this discussion, and we got another solution. Which sometimes you don't think. You always, sometimes you think inbox, and you forget to think outbox. So in this case, we were thinking out of the box, right? We
I
forget
think
that
so.
we forget that in Have Studio we have that setting RTMP. Is that correct abbreviation, right?
You're right. I think for
Yeah,
those who are listening to us right now, 11 of you,
yeah,
give it a go yourselves and check if you can find RTMP. But in case if you can't, if you leave a message in the chat box for us, I think we'll be
mm,
able to share our screen to show you
yeah,
what we exactly are talking about, so that would become more clear.
yes. If you want, I can share now.
Oh, that would be even lovelier.
But
So this
can you?
RTMP URL, okay,
Yeah,
you want me to share?
go ahead, go ahead. I
Okay.
was just asking you, can you see, because I have to drag from there. When I
Oh, I
drag
can't
to,
see. I can't see it, but I let you do it because I don't want to mess up with the setting.
no, no, it's okay, it's okay. But now you're seeing the prism, in one of the screen, right? So I'm going
Prism. No,
in
I
one of
can't
the.
see it. Do you? No, I can't see any.
Sure.
Yeah, yes.
You want me to make it full screen? Just hold on.
I can see that beautiful Windows picture. There's a fruit, I suppose, a
Wow.
berry.
But you can see in the studio, is different image, right?
No, I can only see this background Windows
Wow.
picture that you
Quite
have here.
quite weird. Uh, in your studio, you have your picture, my picture, right? And I'm
Yes.
moving, and you could see that, right?
No, I can't see you move. I can see you
Oh.
smiling, static picture.
And then there is a third row where
Is your Windows picture,
that's
your
all.
Windows background
Wow.
picture, the
Quite
berries.
surprised. It's not changing. But let me, if I
But
stop
it tells
presenting.
me that you're trying to share that screen with me. Maybe you need to
Yeah.
share the different screen. Maybe it's unable
Okay,
to
let me
show the
try.
pop-up.
Yeah. Okay, let me try. Okay. How about
So it's
now?
two of us.
Yeah.
So it's
So let
basically two
me,
of us now.
yeah, yeah. So let me click present again.
Okay.
It's taking long. I don't know why. But I think
That's
it's very, how to say, like those live broadcasters, they are very familiarized with this custom RTMP settings,
all
and
right.
sadly I could not show you or could not share. But what I can do, let me fetch. This is a plan. Oh, now it's coming. Okay, quite weird. It's taking so long.
Oh
Now you could
yes,
see, right?
now I can see. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what Kiwan, you were asking me to show to our audience, and this is a very good question, so that they know what we are talking about. So this, what you scroll down and you notice, I was telling you that I am trying to test Habs Studio by sharing all this. So there were some failed, so
Yep.
others are running, So these all groups are my Facebook groups, which I am admin or managing them. So
Okay.
on profile also is running, and then if you go down, and this is where what we are talking about. You could see RTMP, and when you click Add Custom, and here you just need to
Well,
copy and
Hasnain,
your yes.
the page you're presenting actually is
Mm.
not showing the drop-down menu that you're going on. I think it might be due to
Oh,
the lag time.
quite strange.
I think your system is extremely slow today. It's unable to process fastly
Could be,
changes.
could be, could be, or maybe my own system also is a bit slow today. not
I don't
not the
think so.
computer, not the computer system. Okay, but don't worry, I have always what you call alternate way to show something, right?
Do you
So
want me to
just
give it a try, present, and see if my drop-down menu works for the colleagues who are watching
can
right now? Yeah, let me see.
what I did a screenshot, and I'm going to upload that. Okay, try, I
Yeah,
will
let
see.
me share this with you guys.
Okay, let me put that on a full screen.
All right. So it's four of us right now.
Yeah,
Perfect. So I click on this running.
yeah, I
Do
can
you see
see
the
it.
drop-down menu?
Yes, I can see.
All right.
Today is
So
something wrong with
guys,
my system, I do agree.
I think so. Yeah, with the computer.
Yeah.
So folks that you're watching us right now, so this is the bit down here at RTMP. And when
Yes.
you click on the add custom destination,
Mm,
these are the information that Hasnain was talking about. We have RTMP URL and URL key, and then the name that you can eventually change and give it a name. So for
mm.
this RTMP URL, Hasnain, you said that I need to go to the LinkedIn first, correct?
Whichever platform you want to go live,
All right,
and
let's say LinkedIn, and then
yeah, LinkedIn, you have to go. Okay, so if you really want that, then there is it's not a straightforward. Maybe I need to get learn how to go live. There is a page where you need to get all that details. But I
Oh, I
won't
see.
recommend you. I won't recommend you, Kivan, to show that on live.
Yeah. No, even
That's
like
something
pointing out
that
myself.
that something is very confidential and private. Don't
Confidential.
share
Yeah, I
it
understand that. Yeah.
because otherwise someone can copy that, and then I mean there is a security layer where they have to key in ID and password. I don't want to reveal that key and URL, frankly speaking.
Sure.
But
So that
if
was the
yeah,
sharing.
yeah, go
Fantastic.
ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it
I stopped
works from your
sharing it.
side.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it
think it
does
works on your side. That's I'm happy to see that.
already. I stopped sharing now. Back to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as a backup, let me share something with you all. I'm taking Plan B because somehow I could not share my screen. Quite weird. And my Prism Studio I unable to run while this Hat Studio is working. And the good thing I remind again, and thanks Kiwan, we have discovered our answer to our question, which we were. I mean, I was exploring for weeks, how to go live on LinkedIn with multiple users. So I was actually exploring Prism, but somehow the light bulbs glow because of K1 highlighted about RTMP settings. So I think soon we'll be going live on LinkedIn via this studio. Okay,
All right.
that's another. Let's test it. But just give me a second. I'm going to still show you Prism because I have a video recording for my Prism uh, studio I did a long time ago. So
I
I'm
see.
going to play that, and then we can discuss and take questions. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hassan, if there are no property rights on that video, do you think the link could be provided, or you rather have the video play?
Which yeah, I will be sharing that link. Don't worry.
Yeah, thanks.
I will be sharing that link. That link I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you could go to videos and do subscribe to Kiwan's channel also. He's also active on social media, on YouTube, on LinkedIn.
Not as
So
active as you are, dear.
no worries, no worries. We
Learning from you.
collaboratively, so this is a good way if everyone could click subscribe to Kiwan's channel and my channel, and in return, we will click your channel subscription also, and we that's how the community grow, right? So I'm just scrolling my yes, I found it. It was about 7 months ago. Let me uh, share the link for all of you. And that was way back. What I did, I didn't use my Hat Studio to do this video. And let me try again if I could share my screen so that you should watch that video, right?
Absolutely, that would be fun to watch it with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so
link
let
works, by
me,
the way. I checked.
yeah, yeah. So just let me try. You are seeing, okay, it's a different screen. Sorry, I'm playing with two screens. So how about now? Can you see?
Not really, but if you want, I can share
Hello, this
my
is
screen
Hassan.
That would be perfect. That
already.
that's how I should actually give you salute and upgrade you from students to guru because today you are giving me solutions. So great,
Don't
perfect.
worry,
Go
dear.
ahead.
Don't worry.
That that
All
that
right,
that would be
let me
perfect.
share.
So somehow I need reformatting of my machine. Okay,
Don't worry, dear.
so thanks, Kivan, for sharing your screen and let me. Oh, you already make it full screen. Wow, great.
All right. Is it
You're
okay?
a quick
So I would
learner.
put myself on mute. Thank you. I'm learning from the best. So I put
Make it
myself
full
on mute
screen.
and I
Make
make
it
it
full
full
screen.
screen and then I'll listen to you. Is that all right?
But did you click share sound? Because I couldn't. I yet to hear anything from that video.
I haven't started it yet. I just want to tell you that I would put myself on mute so we would be able to share
No, the
you
video is
and listen
running. I
to you.
could see my head moving on the video. Oh, okay, okay, that is muted. Go ahead, go ahead.
And I'm doing live broadcasts using
Full
Twitch
screen. Full screen.
and sorry, using Prism for Twitch and YouTube. So let me push
Perfect, perfect.
the
Okay,
screen.
could you pause for a while, Kivan? Okay, so
Yes,
while Kivan is helping, and this is our plan B because some issues on our side. So you see, uh, this studio allows us to play background music, and that music is composed by Swift Beats. So Swift Beat is very famous on Hash platform, so most of us knows, right? So he have composed these tones, and I have rights, and I mean he gave me that permission to share that. So that's one beauty. You can play music. You can play music playlist back, and very easy to manage volume, sound, because there is a separate window pop up in the studio where you manage the music part. Okay. The other thing you could see is a image background where I think it's a cloud, if I'm not mistaken, right? Horizon where sunset, or is it a beach? I don't know.
absolutely. No, no,
Okay.
it's a horizon. Yeah.
Right. So the cool thing in Prism Studio, you have tons of images in the library. So once you go in, you click set a resource as a background, and you want there will be library. So these all images I got from Prism's library in the studio. Then the box here at the bottom where you could see me video, so I can put as a source. So I'm just explaining also while we are showing seeing that. Okay, please go ahead. Play again. Okay, here I actually pause from the playlist, the music. So this was my first, I think, session. You see me a bit confused what to do. Okay. So, but I think after that it was very smooth. Yeah. So this is here I have already preset scenes. So I can, in Prism, you will have two screens, left side where you could modify your content, and there is an arrow where you could transit the edited video or edited scene to live. So this is a beauty in Prism Studio. You can design your scene while you are on live. Nobody will see what you're doing, what kind of source you are adding to that scene. Here, I remove the camera. I just put a text, and this, by the way, this image is my own image. I took it in Port Dixon, if you recall, Kiwan. So this is the Port Dixon beach.
Well, of course,
Is
Hassan, this is the picture that I remember about you the first time I met you. Haven't
wow.
changed
Okay.
much. Bit wiser now.
Yeah. So this is all you can set before you go live, your scenes. And you see now
Hello,
I
Prism,
push the second
and
scene.
I'm adjusting. So that's how it looks like. Let me push the screen.
This is how
I'm
the studio
sharing
looks
with you
like.
all.
Could you pause for a while, Kiran? Okay, thanks. Thanks for
Sure.
helping me. Okay, you see on the left side, this is the screen where you play around on top, on top. Yeah, this is where. This and what you were scrolling at the down is your scene. Yeah, these. So you can set scenes before going live, and you just click that and push live. So you could arrange the sitting arrangement, change your background, put invited speaker somewhere. So things like that can be done on a go. You see on arrow on top in between these two screen on top, on top. Yeah, this arrow, once you click, you will push what you are seeing on the left side to go live. Okay, and right side, yes, yes, Kimon, you want to ask something?
Well, Hassan, to be honest, I look at this and feels like you're in a cockpit in an aeroplane, or there are a lot of
Ah.
bulbs and things. I don't think it would be an easy task to do. No matter you were a
uh,
bit confused but composed still.
yeah.
It's a bit overwhelming, at least for me.
I think you're seeing first time, so don't worry.
Oh, I see.
Uh, Most of the movie directors or directors, they are doing all this stuff nowadays. So don't worry, you're seeing first time. The only thing you need to do, let me explain to you, set the scenes before you go live. Okay, so maybe you can pick two scenes. I just want to experiment and I pick more than one scene. Then you should know when to pick which scene. Okay, and the rest is all the studio there, and you play around. I do agree with you, a lot of features there like a cockpit, but you just play with these two features at the start. And where your cursor is now, on the right side, source, scene, and the source. This source is what you want to be added on that particular scene. So source could be a playlist you see, and few other things. um, so you can pick which source you want,
Oh,
right?
Hasnain is quite interesting with the source. I can see actually you can decide when you want to
Yeah.
have your webcam or video capture or
Yes,
where you
yes,
don't want it
yes.
to happen. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay.
So
How about this
it's
audio
all,
mixer? Did you
yeah,
play with it or is automatic?
that's what I was telling you, that is very nice, and I love to have in on apps also. So here I can manage either my volume or the play background music. I could adjust that.
All right.
Okay. Mhm.
So it feels like you are a DJ, but an educationalist
Yeah,
DJ.
yes, that's the word. Thanks. I use wrong word, movie director. Thanks. It's a DJ dashboard, or they call board, where they are playing around. Yeah, that's the right word.
Okay. And what are the things on this extreme right-hand side panel that is
Okay, these
vertical?
these are the libraries, and you could even plug in multiple third-party applications. So if you see the music is there, the top one is the images. You can even bring in self emojis, and all the libraries are there. Everything is in one screen. And the cool feature, which I wish in apps also should have, once you click that, like for example this audio visualizer, I can make it pop up, and I can move to separate monitor, and where I can manage easily.
Oh, I
So
see.
everything is pop up, right?
So the audio mixer is a pop-up window, it could be.
You could do that, or you could
How about
make it part.
source?
Source is also, you can pop up, you see there, the three
Oh, I
dots
see.
every block.
All
So once
right.
you click
Okay.
that, it allows you to pop up, and you just manage that sub window of the studio. Okay.
Okay. On
Yeah.
top here, as you have this edit panel and then with the arrow you go live. So what's the difference between these two? What happens when you're live? This one gets deactivated or?
No, this left side is your workspace. This part, yes, correct, where you could arrange your scene. It's kind of a preview for DJ to check
Okay.
everything is okay. If something is missing, you could play around and add the source or remove the source. And so you, while you are preparing this, nobody will know what you are doing behind the scene.
So it means you can be live and still at the same time still editing things for the scenes to be presented.
Perfect. Yes, correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many assistants do you need for one session?
You don't need any assistant. You are there.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, but you point out very nicely this point. I do agree. If you have a professional show, I would recommend to have at least one person, and that's how I'm. We both of us are playing this role, like sometimes I keep eye on the chat, and sometimes Kivan could assist me, and he have actually done this. He's sharing the screen. So I would recommend to have another assistance. That would be a great help. And
All right.
the other thing I want to show is actually covering with our title. You see, on top is a small picture of mine,
Yes,
and
yeah.
behind this, yeah, correct. So here you could add on multiple channels to go live. Currently, I was just going live on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So your
Can you
channels
play?
here.
Yeah. So you can add on, like platforms and all
The
that.
dashboard of Twitch. So if you
Oh,
notice
okay.
here, the left side is my scene to edit, and right side is the live one. So I can even make it.
Kivan, you can speed up.
So this
No
is
worries.
what one screen only, and at the
Uh, I mean,
let
I'm
me
okay. What I mean, like you, if you click the setting down there, and just make it setting. Yeah, before that, yeah, correct. And there is a playback speed. Increase that to 1.5. Okay, down. Okay,
this one
yeah.
is
That's
shared.
how I save time.
Fantastic.
Oh, so I can't add while
I
it's
think my students listen
live,
to my
So before
lectures
live,
that
you
way
click
as
my
well.
channel, it shows you
Yeah.
different options where you could.
Yes. Thanks for
Yeah,
liking
next slide.
our
So
broadcast. I
this is
could
what
see
all
two
about
people
Prism,
like.
and I can set the
Yeah.
scene before pre-scene, before going live, and just by with one click, I could actually, you see, make it
So I
available.
changed the scene. You see,
So I'm picking up different
from
scenes. So this scene
from
I have designed
sharing my
in such a
desktop,
way that it
I changed to this scene.
have a background, and I pick
Hmm. Sorry. Yeah. So what I was telling you that I with one click I change from sharing my desktop scene to this scene. So that's the beauty in those studios where you could actually with one click rearrange everything. Yeah, please.
this background from the library, okay, and I can change even my own background. Let's try that. Yes. Oops. I just need to click properties and I'll become famous by for flowers. Find and use them. Okay. Yeah. So I'm changing now my background of the capturing camera. So I don't use any green screen. Okay. I'm just picking up and you see using different backgrounds available in the library of Prism. Okay. Wow. So this looks like a sun fireball or something like that. So just now I used this light one, and I even prefer this one also. But today color is actually cannot contrast with the. Yeah, so with one click I could actually change the background, and it even allows us to upload our own background, design background, and upload here. Okay. Yeah, so they have even office kind of setup.
So all these
Yeah,
images, background images, I'm picking up from the library of Prism Studio. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
so I think this is my
Sorry, I'm moving forward
so
to
Yeah,
get
just
yeah, go
give
ahead.
me
the.
a
It's
minute.
okay.
So what I'm going to
Yeah.
add, okay, monitor capture, and it allows me to add in full or part. So if I click
Yeah.
full and
So
click
I'm
OK,
adding a
then
resource.
you need
You
to
see, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. I'm adding a source on top, adding a source in one of the scene, and that is like capturing portion of my monitor. Yeah,
sure the order of it. So currently
yeah,
it's on top of it. So I need to bring my video uh,
yeah.
order.
So here
So I
I'm
need to bring it
highlighting
on.
the order. If you are adding sources in your scene, make sure if you want it visible, it should be on top. It's like in PowerPoint also we have that bring it front. So same way it works, and this layer source sequencing is very important. For example, if you bring in a background image that is on top, and then you're bringing in your camera, a small screen, small camera. So camera, you video won't be visible if it's not on top of that image. Yeah, please.
I see.
before. Yeah, just hold on. I'm bringing up. Just give me a second. What I'm doing, I want to show my camera on top of my monitor screen, right? So it need to be on top, you know. Yeah. So the other way is I can drag and drop up.
You see now you can
So
see.
maybe now just give. Yeah. So now you could.
So this is how most of the gamers they play around, and they put themselves behind this behind their talking head is their game scene. Okay, so yeah,
See that? So whatever I'm going to show on my desktop, it will appear there. Okay.
yeah. This was the image,
And my
Kivan.
talking
Just
head
now I
will
was
be
asking
on
you.
top of my
They were asking which beach is this. So I say it's not from my side. It's from
No, you should
Microsoft.
say it's Port Dixon.
No, it looks like more like Vietnam or Cambodia, because you see
Yeah,
the
I think
huts
so.
there, huts for fishing, Yeah,
and I could immediately adjust. Hello, cup of Joe. Thanks for joining our broadcast. Yeah, so I'm just exploring Prism and broadcasting on Twitch. The Prism is a studio like OBS, StreamYard, and so I can even adjust and resize this camera. So you have to go back. Oops. Yeah, so need to go back to Prism, and I'm going to adjust my. Oops. So I need to make sure I can resize this, and wherever you want that need
yeah.
to be
So
adjusted. Yeah.
here you
So
see you could
I'm using.
adjust and play around. The source is the camera, wherever you want the camera to be on top of the background. So this is allowing you to resize and adjust where exactly you want.
Actually single screen. So whatever I'm editing, you could see now. So if I click on this right side underneath my image, so then it shows a studio mode where left side I will be having editing and right side I can push straight away. So I could immediately adjust wherever I want my camera image to be placed and just click this arrow and it will be live. And if you notice, yeah, so this is my desktop and now you could see me like there.
So just to
Yeah.
let you know, just now I was editing the scene. I was showing you behind the scene how we edit, and then with one click, this is what is live. Yeah.
Hasna is really
Yes.
informative, to be honest, for this Prism. I love this feature, that
Yeah.
you have the editing as you're live, and with the click of that
Yes.
arrow in between,
Yeah.
you
It's
make
not
it
only
reality.
Prism. Yeah, it's not only Prism. Most of the
Oh, I see.
live streaming studios, they have that feature. Even in OBS, even in StreamYard, and few other, you
Okay.
name it. Yeah. Uh, yes, but it's good. Thanks for feedback. You are,
All right. No, I think,
yeah.
to be honest, I mean, it gives you a good idea. I mean, thank you for sharing the video with us.
And
Need to
just
listen to it
to
in detail.
yeah, just to disclaim that we are not getting any commission from Prism or OBS, or even Hairs.
They
Yeah.
should
Only
eventually. They should take care of you
yeah,
one
yeah.
day.
Yes, yeah. Only thing in Hairs you can give us awards. That's how we can monetize. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Maybe we can
All right.
finish.
So you want me to go
Yeah.
ahead? Is there any
Or
The
specific part
moon,
that
yeah,
you want me to
fisherman,
go?
yeah. Sorry, so you see. So normally I click this as a pop-up window and put it
yeah,
on another
you
video,
see,
on another monitor, Yeah.
this is
This is
what
what
I
you
was
just said
asked.
about the pop.
Pop up. So you see anything I want, I pop up and move it to. And sometimes you have a leisure that you have three monitors. I have some friends, they have three monitors, so they can put chat left side and the other stuff on right side and focus slides on the middle screen. So that's very nice. So all your cockpit control panels you can move and go right, left, and focus on one screen. Yeah. Okay. Feel free to ask
So this is
question,
all
Kivan.
about. Yeah.
No, it's quite self-explanatory, It's a bit overwhelming at the beginning, but I think no, my eyes are adapting to the
Yes. Yeah.
scene, so I feel less disoriented.
Yes. Yeah.
So any
And
other feature anybody who
Yes.
yeah, just to add on what you're saying, the mobile version is even very simple. You won't see anything. You will just see go live, and the moment you click
Oh, I
live
see.
and camera is on, and chat will pop up
Okay.
there. And so most of their mobile app or mobile version of these studios are very simple. So if you are just casual chatting, traveling, and while going live stream, then use mobile apps. But if you are really want to share some screen, share some documents, pay attention on the chat, and you don't want to miss any comment, then I would recommend you to use desktop or their web-based application. Yeah.
One question here, Hasnain,
Yes.
now it
Yes.
came to my
Please.
mind. Let's say I'm
Mhm.
selfishly thinking about what I want to do and how I want to use Prism. Let's say
Yeah.
I'm interviewing somebody and they
Hmm.
have written a nice piece of literature or publication that has caused stir
Uh-huh.
in scientific community. And as they are
Mhm.
talking about that, I
Mhm.
understand that I can put a scene that in one scene is that paper that has been published. Is there a way for me to have that scene stay for a longer period of time and not move to the next scene? Or I
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
have that? Okay.
Yes. Yes. Very, very important question you raised, and there are multiple ways to um, handle it. One way you have correctly mentioned by putting on a scene, and you have a control. Don't click that arrow in the middle behind my video.
Uh
Nothing
huh.
will change. The moment you click that, you see the steps. Let me share with you. First thing you need to, hopefully my voice is clear because somehow it says, okay, now it's good.
No, yeah,
My
it's
internet
clear. Don't
connection.
worry.
Okay. The sequence is like that. You set up the scenes first, and if you notice there is a yellow color box in the second scene, that is the scene which is going up and is live,
All right.
right? So now
Okay.
whenever you want to change the scene, the first thing you need to do, select the scene from the scenes list or scenes box, and it will grow yellow because it's not live, interactive. Once it goes yellow, it will be on top left. Then you need to click on that arrow to go live. So they
Okay.
will they will provide you a window to preview your scene that you're ready to go live. The moment you click arrow, then only the scene will change. So it's up to you when you want to change. It's same way. You see, we are talking, but we are not projecting our video. We are showing your desktop. So it's the same way.
All
The
right.
other
Okay.
thing, yeah, the other thing I would like to highlight is the chat. You can always assign someone as a chat moderator, and they can share the links as we have also on left side here.
Oh, I
Okay.
see.
Hope
No,
is
I thought for the
yeah.
scene is better because it's much visually empowering that, someone
Yes.
is talking
Yes.
rather than someone
Yeah.
clicking on the link to see it. But no, I
Yeah.
understand what you said. As a matter
Yeah.
of fact, I think I could only decide to have one scene
Yes.
throughout
Yes.
the interview rather than having
Can.
multiple. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So you can have one scene where you can put in two cameras, and
Yeah.
one you make a space empty, or put some image, but you can change it. If I'm talking about my publication, you change that box from image to a live paper or journal link. You click and show it that. You understand what I mean?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
understand
Perfect.
it.
Great.
All right. So
would like
let's.
to know, just let me know. I can actually experiment. And so one way is I noticed a lot of people who broadcast on Twitch. They carry different smartphone, okay, and they wear it while they're walking. They could or fishing. They could actually see that. So they use for chat another device, and for
Mm.
camera capturing another device. So I'm using now notebook, so I could actually play around by having separate second monitor where I could actually adjust. Yeah,
This
that's
is what
all so
I'm
far, which I
Yeah, this is what I'm explaining. Most of the professional or pro broadcasters, they normally carry two devices, like a camera and a phone, and sometimes they are doing fishing, and they are going live. So while fishing or while boating, while even using GoPro as one of the source, so, and then the chat will be on your phone, and they wear the phone like they have something, to hold. So they always see that. So this is what I'm talking. And in apps also, we can have, I can log in with my phone also. If you want, I can try. I don't know whether you have experimented or not. So if you are a chef and you want to show how is your food cooking, you can put a camera like your smartphone on a stand showing the pen, and your desktop showing you. So this is how you could add in multiple devices. I yet to explore. I have tried, I think 3 or 4 devices. It works in apps. So it's same way you will have 4 or 5 windows in the studio. You pick which one you want to show. Yeah. So hope it's clear, right? Yeah.
Fantastic there. Yeah, it's really helpful. How much more
Yeah.
do you want me to go on this video, Hasnain?
Uh, we just skip, try, finish it
All
off,
right.
and
I just
then
need to explore. Just now I discovered we cannot add channel while it's live. So you need to do this
mm,
before you click go live.
yeah.
And
Mm,
another option is like they allow you to record your session also on your machine. Yeah.
mm.
So if you don't want to do
Like,
live,
yeah, this what I'm asking. If you have a Prism Studio, you don't need to go live. You can record your
Ah,
session. You play around all these features. You record the thing, and then you edit it, and then go like share live on your YouTube channel. Yeah. So they do provide this feature also. Yeah.
fab. Hasnain, what
Yes.
is the format of the recording? Is it
Oh,
MP4? I
it's
mean,
yeah, yeah, and the format is now very easy. Um, I normally use Go factory format, a software. It will convert from any format to any format. Okay,
so it means we
but
need to have another software in order
no,
to
no.
change the
What
format.
I what I mean what I mean normally they will have MP4 and
Okay.
few other. If I'm not mistaken, few other format were there.
All right.
So, but MP4 is for sure is there. Okay.
Universal. Yeah.
Yeah.
record, live streaming, you could record your session and do editing and then upload. That's also possible in Prism Studio. And I yet to explore my mobile app. So let's try that. Is yeah, and we'll see now how it looks like while on. Okay.
You can skip a bit more. See.
So now I'm trying your mic using chat widget. Oh, and few other brands.
Yeah. So here, what I'm trying to do, I'm logging in using my mobile device to the same broadcast. Yeah. So this is how the playlist pop up. You see, now it's showing.
So the full
I think I
You
need to go back
notice?
a little bit.
It's okay. It's okay. No worries.
All right.
login.
Yeah. So you see, while I'm doing something, I bring in the music, background music, and this is
So
also
the full
composed by
feature on
Swift.
which they send.
Yeah, yeah. This
Well,
music
Hassan, you
also.
do have ear for music. You know, you're a true lover. All of your musics are so mellow and
No, I mean,
so
it did touch me, this tone composed by Swiftbeat. So do subscribe to
has
his
memory.
channel. Yeah, and
All
he's by
right.
the way in UK also. So maybe
Swift
one day we
Beats.
will, yeah, Swiftbeats.
Maybe we
And
could invite him one of
yeah,
these
yeah, sure,
days.
sure, sure. We can invite an interview, and he's a nice guy, very nice chap. And we had a long way back a lot of sessions together, and he's even technically I learn a lot from him,
Bless him.
So yeah, please. I
Send you,
yeah.
code. So third party, and key in yes. Okay, but I'm not sure why and how I can sync this with.
Mm. Because I was
And
live,
that's from
able
the
to
studio.
live, but then there was a screen sharing app which didn't work at that time. So if I could
Okay.
have that, so whatever I'm seeing on my phone, I could, share on the desktop, and then you could visualize. Okay, so this is one of our longest broadcast, Q1, and let's
Yes,
target it
indeed.
to finish it not more than 60 minutes, right? So
Sure.
thanks. So any final questions? Anything you want to feel?
Well, I would love if any of our audiences, 31 of them, would ask us a question.
Yeah, I noticed
It was
our
really
live.
informative.
Yeah, our live session is watched by, like, now is next to eyeball 29 and two people like. Thanks for that, and thanks for dropping by. But I noticed that they do watch three times more this number replays you. So thanks
Yeah,
for that
absolutely.
also. And those who are watching us from different platforms, they can also comment in on their own platform, and we could see the comments here. And the only drawback, if you are on different platforms, for example on Facebook, you can only see people watching us from Facebook, the comments and all that, and you won't be able to see comments from Hav's audience. So this is a bit drawback. Okay, yeah. So with this, your final words, final statement, Kiwan, before we end our broadcast.
Well, thank you to the audiences. Thank you to you, Hasnain, again as my guru. I can confidently say that learned something new today. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks. So let me end with, as usual, playing that music, right?
Absolutely.